Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Sophisticated Jerk and Stan up in here,
aka Mustard.
aka Mustard. but
Can't put the
yeah,
government
today, man, we
name
gonna
out
review
there.
that. What was that?
Can't put the government name out there. Hey, I got something to say real quick. Look at us. We look like Twix.
Mhm. But all right, man. Hey, the first clip I guess we gonna review right now is the one where Game he was on Evelyn and her daughter's podcast, and they started talking about him getting her daughter pregnant, and it was the most ridiculous shit I have ever seen in my life, man.
What you mean? I told you that's how Latinos do it, or black people do it. Black and Latinos do it. You see a baddie and you
Nah.
get her pregnant. You gotta have receipts. That's all we are, receipts. I know I was a receipt. I was a
I
receipt. My father's like, your mom not going to him. Let me get this baby real. I was a receipt, man, or anchor.
I mean, it's just crazy, man, because it's almost like I get the whole receipt thing because, like you said that a long time ago. So it's
Yeah.
crazy that he is kind of validating that. But I'm like, man, how many kids y'all motherfuckers want? Like, don't nobody crunch no numbers?
Now he said a baddie, right? Now also this is the same man who gives his girlfriend 5,000 a month because that's his girlfriend in LA, right? So that's $60,000 a year. Now, mind you, no tax write off. I'm going to say it, that's a dependent. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
dependent.
definitely. That might as
That's
well
a
be another
dependent.
kid. You facts.
Yeah. So that's what he does. And to be honest with you, I don't know how he makes his money because I haven't game go on concerts. When last time we saw
Yeah,
a
no, that's what I'm
game?
saying. It's like his, because albums ain't making that much, and he been slowing up, as far as pumping out music. So it's just like last time I
No, no,
checked,
man. We ain't never seen him. He's not on SUV. He's not on CSI. Like, what does he do for money? That's like the biggest question I gotta ask. Like,
yeah.
what do
But no,
you?
that's what I'm saying because I think he already has like 4 kids, and they said his net worth is 5 million. Which don't get me wrong, is a lot of money, but it's like, man, when you have to live in mansions, you getting the Bentleys, the Rolls Royces, jewelry,
Paying
then you
child
got
support,
multiple baby moms, and
paying
it's
girlfriends $60,000 a
yeah,
year.
all that nonsense. It's like, man, that money just be depleting. But that's what I'm saying. It's like they be thinking this shit cute to everybody go broke and stuff, or one of the baby moms, take everybody to court and then everybody want to cry. But I'm like, man, this ain't no game, man. Like I don't understand how people be doing it. But yeah, he did say that in the interview. We're gonna get to that. But damn, how old is the she just seemed kind of like ditzy, man, like a young girl, ditzy girl.
Mind you, say she's 30.
Yeah, let me look at her. Yeah, because like, man, I seen in the comments people was like, man, she kind of like Game even called her like an airhead. Like
It's sad, right? Because her mom, we all know, is the queen gold digger, right?
yeah.
So she's the queen gold digger. So she too was like making sure that she got a baby after her, like she grew up, right? And then she got with a baseball player, which I always say, get you a baseball player, which she did, and gave him his son, which is the heir apparent. Right? So she's gonna be taken care of for another 20 years. Um, like I can see why she's an airhead because she was taken care of. Her stepfather was who? Carmelone?
Who
Her stepfather.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
Evelyn was dating
She
that.
been married a few times. Like, she ain't really have that much longevity.
No, but Evelyn was with that. That's how she got on basketball wise. She was with that dude for he was worth 100 million. Then he lost all the money, and then she left.
Yeah, I forgot it's Antoine Walker.
Anton Walker. See, I thought she was somebody else called Malone. But like she's been like always around, and so
Yeah,
The
she was with
daughter's been
Ocho
taking.
Cinco. Quite a few people. Her
The
daughter's
daughter,
30, so you was right on that.
yeah. So she's always been taken care of. Like she was always taken care of. So I can see it. It's kind of hard also because like this dude is. This dude was the like your mother's friend's husband at one point.
Yeah, so Carl Crawford, French Montana. This is her dating history, Evelyn's.
Mm-hmm.
Levon Lewis, Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, Antoine Walker, Kenny Anderson. Goddamn. Kenyon Martin. Okay, so yeah, she she was she was definitely like you said, had those celebrities.
Yeah, so she was always taken care of. Um, and yeah,
Yeah.
like Evelyn comes from like a different background because she's like, oh man, I don't know what's in the water at the Bronx and Brooklyn with these women. I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican
it's sad.
Italian descent, but it says she identifies as Afro Latina.
Well, yeah, because her grandmother didn't like her because she was dark, and it's kind of funny. Like her father, I think is African American, but he was light skinned, but was too dark for her grandmother.
Yeah, no, she fine, but I'm like, God damn, like, yeah, it just goes to show you, man, them celebrities. I'm like, damn, y'all just don't give a fuck. Pretty face come and these motherfuckers just be like, let me wipe that up, even though it ain't work out with all them other millionaires and they're like,
It's
I'm
kind of
next.
no, it's kind of hard when you think of it, right? It's like this man really don't have a boundary because this is a friend of your ex, and this is her daughter that you got pregnant. So at one point, you seem to. It's weird. It's just nasty.
Yeah, let's start playing it and we'll break it down even more because I want to circle back to one thing you said. But let me go ahead.
Okay.
How did you make me a grandmother before 50?
You know,
How did that happen, Jay?
I
It was
knew,
49.
yeah,
It was
but
before 50,
I knew
technically.
you were in the crunch. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to hit you with that so that by the time you're 60 years old, you have a whole like fifth, sixth grader. You know, I didn't want to wait, any longer because, who knows, we're getting old.
Did you?
Well, you made Welly a grandmother at like 30, 38.
She was 38. I did
My
make
grandma
my
was
mom
30.
was a grandmother at 38
Oh, well, so there it is.
because I had Shaniece so young. But all I know is that I didn't know how to process the
It happened
information.
it happened very quickly,
Yeah,
you know?
like
Yeah, so it's almost like the daughter kind of just following suit at this point.
No, I mean she 30. It's 30. When the first time I got introduced to her daughter, I think it was the first season of Basketball Wives. She was dating a normal guy, just a normal guy. I think as she gotten older and got exposed to more celebrities, it's c'est la vie.
Yeah, but I think she's kind of emulating the mom, man, because it's not the mom is net worth is like 4 million, so it's not like she's broke at this point where like even if you're around celebrities, you don't have to get with the celebrity that got like two other baby moms and make yourself the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she a pretty girl, man. So it's like, man, you could there's a Michael B. Jordans out here. There's motherfuckers that's like got they shit together that you could align with. There's like an NBA player that don't got no kids yet.
But
Like,
ironically, right, she's a legacy kid, so she don't want to be around NBA players. Because remember,
what
like
do you
she
mean?
grew up with that, like legacy kids, like when you have a parent or step parent that was in the league, you don't want that lifestyle.
What you mean you don't want that lifestyle?
Well, her stepfather's was NBA player.
Yeah, but
She already know it. She don't want it. She probably wants something different. So I'll go the rapper.
I mean, like you said, he's giving out money to like chicks in LA. So I'm pretty sure she will.
But he's
She.
there. but he's there. That's the thing. Because
Is he really there though? Are they? What, they're living with each other or something?
Well, no, meaning like he's nearby. Because think about it, how many away games you have as an athlete compared to a rapper?
Yeah,
Because
but I would have gave you that if it would have been like a different type of person that didn't already have like life already set up. Because man, watch during this interview, they seem like this was like just a mistake, and he didn't even really know homegirl, but he was like, oh well, fuck it, it happened. Like, like
you
we
know
might
her
as well.
mother. If you know the mother, you know that this was one of your wives. At this point, I'm just gonna call them wives. I can't even call grown people baby mamas at this point. Y'all making families, these are your wives. Even if it's not noticed by the state, I'm calling them wives.
Mm-mm.
So from one of your wise friends, like that right there should have told you, like, yo, you too old.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, man, you could just tell by the interaction, like it ain't nothing really there, but like he just smashed and got her pregnant, where and
You
they're
know,
just trying to make it work.
I'll say
Huh?
this. Sorry to interrupt you. I'll say this, right? I believe Tyrese when Tyrese said he smashed his ex-wife now. Because the game has no boundaries.
Oh yeah. Nah, man, he just one of them dudes, man. Like he think it's, you know, I think a lot of these dudes, man, they think it's cute just to create this chaos until they got to deal with it. That's what I'm saying. It's just like they still on that whole second childhood shit, and I do think a lot of people got arrested development, man. It's
That's
getting borderline
childhood.
sad, huh?
That's second child. Second childhood. That's not no second childhood. Not to me. Ooh,
Nah, because what
this.
second childhood means, man, they stuck in a old, like they never grew up. That's what it means, man. Nah, this is his second childhood, man. He can't grow up. But hey, let's play a little bit more because I want to get to that point where you were saying,
Yeah, like I didn't know how to like process it, right? Like Shaw tells me she's pregnant. Obviously, we have a great private conversation. And I had to sit with it for a little
Yeah.
while because I'm like, I'm gonna be a grandmother.
Yeah.
Like this is weird, you know? Like I know I'm 50.
Well, and you've never been a grandmother yet, so I know you were like, what does that look like for me?
What
right?
does that look like? Like what? Well, like first of all, what is she having? What is it going to look like? What is this going to be? How is my life going to change? I thought about Leo. He's a young uncle. I thought about.
don't it sound like she kind of like self-centered with it? Like she's thinking about it more or less like, how's this gonna impact me? It's like, yeah, you're a 50-year-old ass. Like,
It's
did
because,
she
like,
ask about the daughter once? Like, damn.
look, because she got the babysit, and then after that, she got a support because she got support from her mother. Now
Oh, okay. So you think she's reflecting on like when she got pregnant? Like, damn, I kind of screwed everybody over, but
won't say screw
I
everybody
fucked them
over.
up. Like I fucked up their livelihood and shit. Now here's my karma. So you say that's what's happening, Stan?
Yeah, because I think like, and also when she said like her son is a young uncle, like no. If anything, they'll be called cousins and be it because you're not gonna. No.
Damn, the
But
son is that young though? He's got to be at least in his 20s or something.
no, her son. I think he should be a toddler by now. What's up, M3?
What's up, Stan? What's up, Jerk?
What's good, man?
Not much.
Yeah, okay.
How old is
Let me
he?
play some more. I'm gonna find it. We'll get
Okay.
back.
So many things. Then when obviously she told me that you were the dad, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, we in trouble now.
We in trouble now. But I will tell you, I've had people ask me this. They're like, well, how did you feel when you found out that he was the dad? Like how like what? And my initial feeling was I was shocked.
Yeah.
But then I found so much I found so much peace and I know how you love your kids and I know how you parent your kids. And I said to myself, you know what? He's a great dad. You know, he's a great dad. And so I found a lot of comfort in that. And now that we've been doing the family thing for some time, I'm like, I without Blaze.
Yeah.
So grateful that you're in our lives because I feel like, you and I, like, well, whenever I need advice, I'm doing something, the podcast, whatever, like, it's been good. Like it flows, We've had a few bumps in the road. Shaw's looking like,
I mean, but
I'm
it's,
talking about us.
yeah, and you know, in all transparency, like that's how it should be. You know, anything that just goes through like smoothly straight with no bumps, like you can't grow from that. You can't learn anything from that. And if everything's smooth, somebody's hiding something. You know, they're not being they're 100% of their authentic self. One of my first questions to her was, "Did you tell your mom?" Right? I was like, "Did you tell your mom?" And she was like, "Well, I'm gonna just wait a little bit, you know." And so I guess she waited a little bit, and then she told you. And then I was like, "Did you tell your dad?" And she was like, "No, I'm gonna wait a little bit." But
This shit sounds sad, boy. So the game is, I looked at his age. He's 46. She said she was like 40, just turned 50. Man, they sound like they in their 20s, man.
So
Because the girl ain't even talking yet. And shit, it's the two old motherfuckers that's like hogging up all the air in the microphone time.
That sounds like 15-year-olds.
Yeah, Evelyn's son is 11. So that's
See?
crazy within itself. So that means, yeah, she had that kid late in life trying to lock down that bag. God.
okay, so I just want to kind of get an understanding of like who these two like women are. I mean, they look like, from the sound of it, obviously they're his baby mamas, but
No. One is the mother, the one with the laptop.
and then the other one's a daughter, her daughter.
The one that's near him, that's the daughter.
So the mom's been with like all kind of superstars, like Ocho Cinco, Antoine Walker. She been on all them TV shows, so kind of a screw
Basketball.
up, you know. But that's her daughter now. So her daughter's 30. You know, Game 46 got 2 other baby moms and shit. So he just got her pregnant. So they're all talking about this whole weirdo dynamic that they got, and they're trying to act like it's not that bad, but.
Okay,
You
so
know,
you got the daughter pregnant.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one closest to him.
Okay, but he didn't get the mom pregnant either, right?
Nah. It ain't that messy.
No, but here's the messy part. The mom was friends with one of his wives before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Game kind of put them in a bind, and what? So the daughter had to know that shit too, man. That dynamic with messing with the game. This shit terrible. Yeah.
Well, you know, she's trying to get that come up. So I mean, having a baby.
Look how beautiful she is. I'll say this: what SJ said earlier. I understand she's a legacy kid because all her step parents was like sports athletes. But you're in LA. You have LA Lakers and the LA Clippers to pick from. And you pick a rapper.
You got the movie industry. You got the football team. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. She trying to emulate her mom, man. She because you know that you could tell like her and her mom are like friends and shit. So she maneuvering like her, man. She like, look.
Yeah, it seemed like she's like the female version of Klay Thompson, man, with the decision making. Klay could have had all these pretty sophisticated women because he's very light skinned, highly respected, come from a good upbringing, but he chose what's it called? A female rapper.
No, Meg Thee Stallion is athletic and she's a stallion. So he making sure that the baby has a chance, that he has a legacy.
And yet she is a female rapper.
And yet we all know baddies don't produce legends.
And the one thing I'll give Megan Thee Stallion over this stuff, like she ain't got no like kids or anything. Definitely a bad pick, so I'm not even gonna. But I mean, at least she ain't got no kids. I don't understand how females that got options, and it's not like she's money hungry because her mom got M's. She probably got as much money as Game and stuff. So it's just like you didn't really have to go down that path and be the third baby mom.
That
You know
is, I will say this. Father's worst nightmare is your daughter be married to a rapper.
Oh hell yeah! Nah, I'll be so upset if I was his father. I'll be like, I knew I should have fought for custody. You know, if he probably did too, probably fought for custody. Like, see, man, this is why I ain't want her to like stay with you, man. Like, look at the outcome. She's a whole like, she's the third baby mom, man. Like, so any dude that's like in that top tier is already gonna probably nix her because of that decision making. Unless it's some Russell Wilson type dude that was like, oh well, it's okay.
No, because the game is active father, so. But it's
I
just
mean, he is, but still, man, like third baby mom. Like, I don't give a fuck how active somebody is, man. Like, you ain't supposed to put yourself in like certain tiers, man. Like, because if it don't work out with that individual, man, you got to sell yourself to the next person. And, it's not like you said she want a broke motherfucker. She wants somebody with some status and prestige. They're going to look at you a little different unless they don't give a fuck about that stuff. And that's a whole nother issue you probably got to like deal with.
but that's the danger part, right? When we as men act like we want to be friends, but our goal is to get in the draws. I mean, that's the most dangerous. That's why I'm against the friendship stuff, because you're either going to be friends or you're going to maneuver yourself in there. And I guess like they probably start off as friends, but you want to hit it. The dude is what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, he's tall, man, good shape. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, like you said, that whole friendship shit. Yeah, he ain't got to play that lane, but
Yeah, but it's weird because like he could have been at one point your uncle. I used to call him Uncle Game at one point. It's weird.
Not really though, because he's
Uh,
okay. She's 30.
No, M3. Her mother,
Mhm.
and his ex-wives were best friends, were close friends. So she'd been around this man when she was younger.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So
yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Like,
when Tyrese. So you just came in when Tyrese said the game slept with his ex-wife, and everybody said like, no, that's not true, and they're just friends. What the game just did nullify that. No, the game has no boundaries. The game has no boundaries.
I'm seeing it now because imagine at a certain duration, if he knew her for like a long time, that's like imagine like you with like someone that was like a cool friend, right? I'm talking the mother aspect, right, between the game and the mom, and you grow up and you watching the mother's daughter growing up as an underage woman, let's say from the age 14 now up to that certain age. I don't know how you know it, but it will feel a little predatorial. You know what I mean? So I get what you mean as far as like trying to say like the uncle vibe.
Yeah, because Evelyn said like I seen you with your kids. I'm like, yeah, you seen him with his kids because you was with his wife.
yeah. Here's Game's dating history.
Oh no, not Erica Mena. Oh Lord.
Yeah, Game had that's homegirl right here, Shaniece. They don't have her picture up, but Tokyo Vanity. I don't know who the fuck that is, but April Jones.
April Jones.
What's his
Yeah.
pastor now?
This is a bad motherfucker right here. So he definitely gets some bangers. I ain't gonna lie.
But Erica Mena? Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh, there's more?
Oh yeah, Lisa Ray. Shit. Okay. My man had Khloe Kardashian, Lolo Steves, Drea Michelle,
There's more?
Sin Santana.
They just won, bro. They just won.
My man done had every bum bitch in the industry, boy.
And this is why I say
Wait, there's
Joy,
more?
damn, my man don't give a fuck. Oh, these are rumored though. They're like, all right.
There ain't no rumors.
Stacey Dash.
Oh my God. The list keeps on. Was he an escort? How many?
And he had Kim and Chloe.
Before she went,
Wait, he had
when she went
sisters?
to the other side.
Damn, he had old ass Charlie Baltimore too.
Yeah, Maya.
Oh
My
yeah,
God.
you mentioned Maya in one of her songs though. Let me just say this though, right? I know most of us doesn't have that genetic gene pool, like where you're like 6'5" and above. And now these days women are probably looking for guys who are 6'8" or. But the thing is, like, you do have like some sort of an advantage, right? When you're like building that type of statue, and then especially when you are a rapper and you talk about gangster stuff, you box and then you work out. In this case, women are going to gravitate towards you no matter what because you exude security towards them. they don't even care if you don't even know how to fight. You know what I mean? You don't even have to tell them. And the thing is, it reminds me of Keisha Cole's ex-boyfriend, who was much taller in the game. I think he's 6'10". I forget the guy's name,
Talking
but
about the latest one?
huh?
Talking about the latest one?
I think so. He's dark skinned, very tall.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The ladies love him automatically, and he admit that he has zero game. You know what I mean? Because he don't have to do anything. And to be honest with you, when you're in the game shoes or in that guy's shoes, that's kind of like the best thing to have, right, to your advantage, because most guys are lazy anyway. They don't want to put in the work. So, you know, if you short,
Man, I don't think it's all that, man. Don't get me wrong, man. Having yourself together definitely helps you out. I just literally think, man, like if you in the industry already and you got some fame and status, that, you know, it's easy to go and holler at them, and you know they're just comfortable with your fame and your status. But a lot of them were dumb anyways. That's what I'm saying. They were like kind of pass arounds. It's not like he had a flock of like, you know, they were all kind of been run through like Joy Chavis, what was the word, Erica Mena. So that's what I'm saying. That ain't no come up if you've been with them.
oh no, I'm not talking about like quality women. I'm just saying like if you just like the type of guy, I'm just putting myself in a F boys category. If you just want to just bang like the most chicks, like most of these guys have in that type of mindset, then where you at, or where the game is at, and whoever else, if you're in that type of elite status or whatever, I mean that plays into your advantage. But now the quality women, I can't really speak on that.
I don't think the women were like less quality. It just speaks to like, yo, these are the famous women, but it has to be other women that was in LA or SoCal, right? Because that's who he is. That's his business, right? But like for her, this is weird because again, his mom, like your mom, was best friends with one of his ex-wives. And I know you and Wally just came in. I refuse to call these women baby mamas. Their wives now. It's a concubine. You're a family member. You pass.
These are side chicks with babies. Stop. Don't give them that title of wife.
I'm giving them wives.
Nope.
There's no Jesus in this. Y'all don't believe. This is
Look what you just said. There ain't no Jesus in this. What the hell?
Then they wives. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, negative. You tarnishing the name. These are hoes with kids.
No,
but I gotta give pushback. This ain't quality, man. Because I'm not talking about some of them in there. They probably dated him earlier, like Maya and them. She ain't known to have no background, but
no baby.
If a female dates a dude and they know he got 3 other baby moms too, that's a low quality chick. I don't give a damn what her status is. Like if you mess with a guy that got that type of background, like, and you know he ain't married to none of them, got longevity. Man, you's a low quality chick. We gotta stop playing.
But SJ, she waited all her life.
Nah.
Yeah, to be another tool.
Dumb as hell. We gotta start calling this stuff out.
You can't make this shit up for me.
But that's her reproductive rights.
Nah.
Yeah. Her reproductive rights to being stupid.
Get yourself trapped up. So yeah, a lot of them females that was on his list, like they known to kind of be passed around in the industry. So yeah, I get what M3 was saying. This is like, hey, it is easier to pull. You got your shit together, but if everybody pulling them, you know, you got, you can't even say that that's an accomplishment at that point. You're like, God damn. Like,
I mean, you can't, but at the same time, it's like just look at who is quote unquote getting them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why it's so sad. Because it's like, yo, you trying to tell me this is the same guy everyone knew without you looking at a Carfax, a.k.a. a Doofax, that literally meshed with almost every Kardashian except for one. Like, huh? Why?
Yeah, that's funny, though. He got... All right, let's jump back in the video.
Off the list. Man, come on, bro. You can't make this. That's what I'm saying. You can't make this up. You just can't.
Or the Kardashian messed with him.
Either which way, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then just look at the long list that he had. That tells you right there, you wasn't even thinking about really having no one as your girl. Cause look how you moving. You got like, almost a rap sheet. Like, come on.
But that was his concubine. But he already got wives.
But the reason why I say, man, everybody's low quality
There's some, there's some
and he ain't
toxic-
got no game because if a dude truly had that confidence and stuff, like you were saying, M3, he wouldn't be trying to put babies on all of them. So when dudes want them receipts, like we're gonna get to that point where he's talking about it. They're like trying to keep all them chicks and like almost trap motherfuckers to be with them and stuff. That's what that whole
But think
receipt
about
shit
it.
is. So yeah,
You
dude
know
with
how
game ain't he don't want all them damn kids. He's like, let me holler, do my thing, but they ain't trying to leave all them kids everywhere, so they gotta deal with that bullshit. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's low quality, man. It ain't no game. That's why them dudes be like trying to hold on to that chick for life, like 18 years and shit.
But this is why it becomes a thing of like this is why I say it's very funny because this is why how they say like when fathers like neither it's TV or real life, they always say, hey, look, you ain't dating him. I already know what he's on. You ain't dating him. Come on, bring your ass. Right? And this is literally the example. You know who he is. Get here. Come on. Bring your ass home. Come on. Get your ass in your room. What the frick you think you're doing? And that's the
But he's a friend, Wally. But he's a friend.
Fuck out of here.
But no, a lot of these females, man, the sad thing, like you said, when they do want to just cash out or attach to a guy because of the status, they kind of could spot a dude that they could get knocked up by, that maneuvering like reckless and shit. So that's the flip side of it. Like a lot of them females, they're like, okay, here go this dumb motherfucker that be dropping babies. Like, let me go ahead and latch myself to that and drain this motherfucker. So that's what happens on the flip side. So they think it's like game and cute, but low key these females is targeting them to get that paper.
I'm sorry. We need a petition. We need men/women facts. I need rap sheets. I need rap sheets on everybody. Fuck all this. Y'all motherfucking collecting people. Okay.
It's just it's a low level game they be playing, man. But it always like blows up, and that's where everybody be jaded and mad.
You need to be expedited out the freak out of dating. Like you get the fuck out of here. You in the realm of just fuck around and keep doing what you're doing.
But all right, let me get back to the video. What was that?
No, I'm just saying, like, when you put the pull, that's like you let them know, like, that's the pull woman y'all can fuck with. The same wraparounds that y'all be passing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Leave the rest of the people that are trying to be clean alone.
well, I said, get them out the pool, huh?
Hell yeah.
When she told me, I was shocked a little bit. Like literally, I was shocked. And we got into this, thing. I love being a dad, right? Like I absolutely love being a dad. But I was shocked as shit. And I don't think it was the reaction that Sha wanted. So she cried a little bit. And it was uncomfortable for her and for me. I didn't want to make her cry. I just was like, I didn't know what to say because I hadn't had a kid in 14 years. So I was like super shocked. She had never had a kid. So of course she was super shocked. But when she found out, she kind of got to live with it a little bit, like I didn't know as soon as she knew. So she lived with it a little bit, processed it. And then once it got to me, she had already kind of lived with it a little bit. So I was super shocked. She cried a little bit. I was really thrown out to the wayside about that because I didn't want to make her feel like I wasn't excited or I wasn't going to love the situation because I absolutely love my children. But we got around that, and obviously he's here and he's beautiful and throwing shit across the house. And yeah, he's just a great kid. And then for her being Blaze's mom, like, oh my God, like a gift to a child because she's so calm and her reserve is like immaculate.
Yeah.
And one day he knocked over coffee, like hot ass coffee. And me, I'd be like, pow pow. And she was just like, it's okay. I swear to God, it was like Cinderella came to that motherfucker with the Swiffer, and she was like, "It's okay, baby," and just swept it up. And I was like, I would have just get a little pop, little no, little something. But man, she parents with so much grace, and
yes, she does.
I'm just like ecstatic that you're Blaze's mom because I know that because I'd be wild as fuck. So I know that like as long as he got you guys.
Please pause this cap. I already sensed the red flag the moment he said what he said. Look, notice what he said. I love being a father, but you damn sure don't fucking love being a husband.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a 100. He loves being a father, but you damn sure don't love being a husband. Nigga, you can't make this up. What
He
the
was like, "Look, man. When I stopped over at her house and I seen him drop that coffee, yeah, my man just be on visitation and shit."
Can't do it. I just can't do it. No.
Hey, but when he was like talking about she was crying and stuff, man, let me be a guy. My kid, my youngest one's 14. I got to start all over. I'll be crying too. I'll be like, fuck. You got to reset that clock, man, in your 40s. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how these dudes be doing this, man. Like,
But don't forget, right? Most
It's
people
called-
encourage him to have another one
It's
because
called-
you don't want to leave him alone. He needs a sibling.
man, he got three other kids. Like,
But they're older. You know what I'm saying?
Still.
It's like he
Damn
needs
that.
somebody on age.
man, I'll take you to the
Look.
playground. You got money. Like, man, what activity you want to be in? I ain't got to create no siblings to get you some.
Well, And look, I say it like this, Judge. You asking why the hell do they do this? Think about it like this. You know, trophy wives. In this case, they just love having the golden goose. The only thing is, they pouring every single time.
Yeah,
the only
but
thing he's treasuring them kids.
they don't. Nobody likes the outcomes. That's why I'm just like, man, we got enough like social media, internet, movies, whatever, where we see like all these bad outcomes.
Right.
We see them in like our actual lives too, where it's like,
I'm trying to tell you, there needs to be a full documentation of everyone we ever react to. I'm telling you, this
yeah, we need a piece of this shit is just getting crazy though. It's like, God. All right, man, we'll jump into some more, man, because we gotta get to the point where he admits why he did it.
It's, as his little army, like he's gonna be straight.
And so,
Sorry,
Go
but
ahead.
I feel like you manifested Blaze.
Yeah,
Like you were mentioning another child before I got pregnant.
yeah, true.
Like you manifested Blaze. On
Yeah.
our first date, you were talking about a Blaze, not him exactly,
Yeah,
but you were talking about a Blaze. So you agree with that?
I do agree with that. I think that and
'Cause we talked about kids.
yeah, true. But just so you guys know, because you guys are beautiful women. You guys are still like women, right? But men, right? Men see a baddie, we think like I'm gonna get her pregnant. That's what men think when they see a baddie.
You gamed me.
you gamed me.
I'm just
Hey,
asking.
I'm just saying when a man really sees a woman that that he likes and it's a baddie, that be our first thought. Like we be thinking like, damn, like I would have a baby by that. So yeah.
Okay, so translate on this part, right? Because, anyways, it's funny, right? Because he made me laugh on that one. Unfortunately, like part of it is true, because like sometimes, like when I'm doing my little routes, and there's like this one little baddie or whatever, right? She look like she's like white and Asian or whatever, and I'm not usually the type that's attracted to Asian women like that, but she was a baddie, right? She was tall, she was like in shape and all that, but she has kids, and I knew right then, right, the moment when that white person had the opportunity, Zaddy had the opportunity, right, to get her pregnant, that's when he already sealed the deal, because most guys are insecure and they will have kids by someone like who is exceptionally bad, like in their eyes, just to make sure that nobody else will want to value them if they find out that they have kids. Sometimes it's a territorial thing. So I get what you're saying, but that's men who's very, very insecure. And what he's displaying is that he's like one of those dudes that he got to have this baddie, but he got to make sure he lock her in somehow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I agree with you, man. It's definitely an insecurity thing. But it just goes to show you, man, it's no game. But where I give her pushback,
Insecurity.
There's no insecurity.
It is.
What?
That's no
Insecurity.
insecurity.
Wait, insecurity in what?
It's the game, bro. It is insecurity.
It's not insecurity.
Wait, insecurity within what?
What, trying to get somebody pregnant so you could just
What
like
you mean? We fucking with no condoms. There's a chance that it was gonna happen anyway. So I went ahead and pumped out 3 times.
I'm trying to understand who has in the insecurity part?
Her or him?
Get it to you. Okay, so look. Let's say, for instance, Wally. There's a lot of baddies out there in Miami, I'm assuming. But let's just say, right, you lock into a baddie, right?
Uh-huh.
Your whole, I'm telling you, because now these days, right? A lot of these women out here is around the age of 40 and up or whatever. They're not that bad looking. You know what I mean? But they're definitely not like baddies or whatever. That you could see in the street and you'd be like, God damn, and instantly like you start going up like a rocket.
M3.
So opportunity, right, to
Okay.
into a baddie.
Get the who's the insecure person.
You gonna want to do the most reckless shit ever like that you could think of. So the
So
whole
in this case, you're saying the dude. So in this case, you're saying the dude is insecure because he knows that this is his only chance, or
yes, of course. Like,
okay, so
find like a bad chick or whatever, right?
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Hypothetically, if you was a very average person, you're not above average at all, right? You're not making the money dolos. You don't have the swag or whatever. But it just, I don't know. Maybe God love you, and He decided to give you a baddie, right? You're gonna be more likely to want to get that chick pregnant, just to be sure, in an insecurity type of sense, right? Just to make sure that no other guy will come after her. They're gonna come.
Nah, see, here's where the insecurity comes in, just by his own statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, when a guy sees a female, his first thought to mind comes like, I want to have a baby with her. So that shit would be a little different. Say like, man, you was actually dating somebody, you was like looking at some longevity. But this dude got like 3 kids already. So, man, you're trying to lock yourself into somebody knowing like it could possibly go wrong for 18 years just because, man, you want to like have a kid with her. That's the insecurity, because a dude that wasn't insecure, he'd just be like, okay, man, she a pretty female. Let me go holler at her. And it's like, man, once you have a good conversation with somebody, you know what it's gonna lead to if you got game. You ain't thinking in your mind, oh my God, I want to have a kid with her. Oh my God, what's the kid's name gonna be? Blaze, or what are we gonna name it? So yeah, that's some sensitive male type shit. Some insecure. A guy with game ain't thinking about no goddamn kid. He's thinking about like, hey, she look good, I'm gonna pull up, shit's gonna go down, and that's it. I ain't trying to attach myself to that for 18 years. That's a jail sentence. Under the wrong conditions,
right? There's a reality, responsibility for both parts, right?
Now we're gonna get to that. We're just talking about him right now.
But like, you sleep with no protection, so there's a chance that you are gonna have a kid. You're sleeping without protection, right? You're not putting on the condom. She's not on the pill because you're not asking her for it. You're cream pieing everywhere, all the time. Like, that's how babies are made. I don't get it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying? I don't see the insecurity part. Like, there's a responsibility part. But
Stan, why would a guy like that, like a guy that has his shit together, ain't trying to knock up everything? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's like you'll use protection, but you're not trying to latch on to somebody for 18 years. So somebody that's knowingly doing that shit, and they have the mental capacity to understand this stuff. Because who does it impact more if it goes left? It impacts guys, especially guys with money. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's where the insecurity is, like, where you're overlooking all the wrongdoing that could happen and shit in these situations, and you're still like, oh, well, I'll get her pregnant. Let me not put on a condom and see how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be insecure or something mentally fucked up to be like, I'm going to keep doing this at the age of 40 something.
Or you like, you know what? We've been fucking for like 10 years or 5 years on and off. Let's go half on the baby.
Nah.
Fuck that.
I mean, some people just have that Nick Cannon syndrome as well too, and they just.
No, it's not the Nick Cannon syndrome. It's what's that dude back in the good old days? That motherfucker had multiple wives. Is it Killer the Hunt? Something like that.
Oh yeah,
like,
Genghis Khan or something.
That type of syndrome. That man was swarming with multiple women.
Yeah, but I mean, like the modern technology now versus then. That's what I'm saying. It's
what I'm saying. Like, this is more about ego. Like,
yeah.
Now, granted, in the same sense, it's like I M3. I get what you're saying, because it's in the same sense. Like, if you know you got that type of chick, then yeah, it's gonna be sort of like, it's gonna be sort of insecurity. But at the same time, like in some other guy's head, it's also gonna be a sense of ego, because like, think about it. You already know, for you, if a girl got a kid, you already gonna be like, not gonna deal with it. So he knows that. So that's why he puts a kid on her because she knows no one gonna take her up after that. So he
But see,
knows
that's where it ties to the insecurity, because why would you even have that thought? Like, if you actually had a game, you'd be like, when she deal with me, man, she ain't looking at nobody else.
But
So that's
the
what I'm
thing,
saying.
He knows he ain't that type of guy to stay. Notice
Exactly.
the red flag. He says, I love being a father, but he never loves me, but he never said love being a husband.
But mind you, right? I will say this, right? I won't call insecurity. It's like he projected, right? He told her, I have a dream that I'll have a kid and the kid name will be Blaze. I always want to be a father. I mean, he got her womb ready to go. So when she said, you gained me,
Of course.
she said it, you gained me. He ain't back off.
Man,
Nah.
he didn't game you.
Because I got smoke
You
for
lied
her
yourself
too.
gained.
Because I mean, if he's talking about kids on the first date, that's why I'm saying, like, this is where I was saying about quality, or she's either trying to run game on him, like, shit, okay, this stupid motherfucker want to have a kid. Let me go ahead and lock this in so I get my cash out. Because he was talking about this shit on the first date. So she kind of even admitted it. So it's like, how he run game on you and he's literally talking about kids on the first date?
Because they were friends, SJ.
Yeah, but I think...
See, so here's the definition of insecurity. All right. Insecurity is a common feeling characterized by a lack of confidence. So guys that maneuver like that want to attach themselves, trap people down, lacks confidence, anxiety, and uncertainty. So that's what I'm saying. This dude, your man is insecure.
Then what that make her?
Dumb. They tend to go hand in hand.
Well, of course it's dumb because let's be honest here.
And she's insecure. I would say she's insecure too, because it's just like, man, she a pretty girl, like you said, in that circumference of other celebrities. It's like, why you feel like you can't pull somebody that would actually be into you, wants to be a father. Not saying like he's a bad father, because it seemed like he's in a kid's lives, but you get your own situation
A husband.
versus like all that other stuff. So yeah, nah.
Yeah, why didn't she get a husband?
Yeah, but sometimes women, they can't help who they're attracted to when they're in the emotions of it.
Because they were friends, right? You see how dangerous that friendship is? You see how dangerous that friendship is?
No, but were they really friends? What do we mean by friends in this context?
Nah, they wasn't no damn
like,
friends.
let's meet up and let's be friends. Let's exchange numbers. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Again, what do we mean by friends?
Friends with benefits, like I always talked about, like in the 90s area.
No,
Again, that's what I'm saying.
It's not friends with benefits. It's friends plus benefits. A baby.
No, I'm telling you, I think a lot of those females, man, it's funny because I think, man, in men's psyche, we always see them as like the innocent party. I'm not saying we're doing that, but like how she was talking, like, oh man, you ran game on me. It's like, hell nah. Like this dude literally was talking about, having kids and stuff. So a lot of times they know how to spot guys that are reckless and they could like kind of trap down. So she's a manipulator too. That's why she's trying to.
But could she be that she is used to codependent relationships?
No, Stan, why are you always trying to give people a mental out? No, she knows exactly what she was.
No, think about it. It's not mental.
She's 30 years old.
But like, look at her childhood. She's always had to be there for her mother, who was in and out of relationships, right? And so there's things she probably seen that she'll never tell us. And like you said before, her mother has more of like a buddy relationship as opposed to a mother-daughter relationship. Mm-hmm. So when you see somebody like the game who's like Peter Pan going off and carefree and careless, she's the type of person that brings them in. Like, no, stay down, like, stop, chill, relax. Because he talked about like how she is with the son, and he's like, oh, wow, I would never done that, never thought of that way, because he's chaos. But that's what I'm saying. She could be, if you look at the word codependency, is a different type of insecurity, yes, because you need to be needed.
Can I ask you a question? You know how they say a child stays in a child's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I ain't writing that book. I ain't writing that. I'm not saying you ain't wrong, but I ain't writing that.
No,
Because
but it looks like she's staying in the child's place. But
now,
if I'm listening to her, right, when she said you gave me, and the mom just laughed, like the mom is like silly child, and he's like, yeah, I got you, baby. She looks like a kid because at either end, nobody's being supportive because everybody's in their 50s. She just turned 30, so they
right?
have 20 years on her.
But see, and that's my whole point. She knows who she date. But that's the thing. You 30s and you dating someone older than you, and then you want to sit there like, oh, you gave me. Like, bitch, you talk to the man about kids. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck
but
you
have
talking
you ever
about?
dated an
You
older
know the
woman?
expectations.
Have you dated an older woman? 'Cause I got history,
I bet you did. I bet you did.
but I plead the
No, but
fifth.
real
I plead
quick,
the fifth.
let me address that because nah, she knew exactly what she was doing. Because think about it, man. She's 30 years old, so she knew how to restrain from not having a kid from all them years. So then, she's probably looking at like the whole situation. This is why I said she's a manipulator because she sees her mom on all those shows. Her mom's cashing out. So a lot of these people are just lazy, Stan. Like they're looking at it like if I attach myself to this like dude, I could get on like Hip Hop Wives. I could get on whatever show. I could cash out like my mom did.
She could have
That's
been
the hustle.
connected. Like, she didn't even need that. So,
What was that?
no, I'm saying like she's been connected though. She's been on the show and everything, so she could have been had her own show if she wanted to. I don't think so. She needed that to be like she needed the game or whoever popular dude to do that. So at this point, I'm like, bro. Again,
I
I
know
don't
she don't
know.
need to do it, but I mean, man, when you got a certain mindset, man, you're thinking about like the low level shit. So I mean, that's how her mom came up. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, but
So
that's what I'm saying. Like in some senses, I understand what saying staying about the codependency part, but at the same time, though, it's like again, at a point,
You
you
can't
knew
overlook
what
it
the expectation was when you talked to him at the first place.
but that's the thing, right? Oh, I'm stressing. Oh, I had a bad day. It's so great hearing your voice. It really means a lot to me when you listen to me. Let me go ahead and take you
Stan,
out.
stop
Let me go ahead
it.
and pick you up from the airport. You're a really good person.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to take you to my.
Stan's.
So you're
What? These
saying
are
is he
lines
just
we used
manipulated
before.
and put it in her every sometime when she was stressed out. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's my journal. Read it. You know,
You know, you
Stan
expose
trying to
yourself
give her
every
a
day, sir.
pass.
You expose yourself every day.
She was like, "Here's a lick. This dude reckless. Okay." She was like, "I could be on
and
Hip Hop
and
Wives if
his
this don't
name is
work out."
Game, and
Huh?
his name is Game for a reason because he got game. Was he
Nah.
dating Madonna too?
Nah,
Who had this
I just think we see
Madonna?
celebrities and we just think, man, they still females, man. They ain't the brightest.
Let's
Allegedly,
be real. If
I'm gonna
Tupac
say
was still living with
allegedly. Was
Madonna,
he
he
dating
wouldn't
Madonna
have
allegedly
been nowhere else.
or Cher allegedly? But I'm
Man,
just
because
saying,
I'm telling you, a dude with game ain't gonna be talking about no kids on no first date, man. That's some square shit. Oh, guess what? I was manifesting a kid. I want a kid so bad. Like, nigga, what is you, the girl in this situation? Like, who the fuck is gonna be sitting there talking about some kids, man? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man.
People
That ain't
that
no
want them.
fucking game.
is he friends with Cannon, Nick Cannon?
I don't know, but they all got the same goofy type of
Mindset.
mentality, man.
Yeah, because I know he probably put everything in the trust, so the child support is not that much.
No, cause man, can y'all imagine like going on a date and talking about kids the first date? Like they
Yeah,
like
it
you
happens.
want kids and
How
you could
serious
manifest
it all
it,
depends
that
on how
type of
serious
shit.
No, it happens. It's like, don't you think she needs another? What? Like I went on one day and it was like, don't you think she needs a little sister? And I'm just like, she don't want a sister. She don't want no little sister. I
a
think it's
brother.
selfish that you only have one. Yeah, we're doing fine. But a lot of
Yeah,
times,
I could see in
okay,
that dynamic, but I'm talking about you coming out and be like, hey man,
no, but it comes out. No, but it comes up because
I'm talking
it's
about the
like,
guy talking about he wants kids and like how he was explaining it. Not like hey, do you have kids? That's understandable. Like, cause I'll
yeah,
be
but like,
asking somebody that had kids, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be out there like, well, I do want some more kids and stuff.
But
All
I mean,
giddy
don't
and
get me
shit.
wrong. Look, what you
Mhm.
saying there, yeah, it is right because again, it's like you wasn't even checking this, like as far as stable, what she does, all that. Like those type of conversations are more important to a guy, at least at the first extent, more
Yeah.
so than just saying, "Oh, hey, you thinking about having kids?" Like, huh? You ain't even looking and squaring to see if y'all lives even connect to even see if this is gonna work out.
There you go,
Before
Wally.
we're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
what I'm talking about.
kids.
I'm like,
but
damn,
Oh
like
yeah,
you
no,
just jump into the
it's
kid
real, no,
conversation.
for real, because technically, like he pretty much like I'm not saying it's quote unquote predatory, even though technically it is because the
yeah,
fact that that was the first thing on your mind versus everything else, I was like,
yeah, it's like I can't get with your mama, but I'm gonna get with you. That's
Yeah,
like
he was like, this the younger version right here.
and that's what I'm saying, like, and that's another thing, like you would think the mama just sitting there back cool and shit, like, oh, she's cool with this, like, huh,
I don't think she is, but it's one of those things like
man.
the mom can't really say nothing because she done been around the block. She had a kid young and she wasn't the best example, so she probably like,
And
fuck, what
that's
can
the
I say at this
thing.
point? I gotta pretend like we got this the village around this
But
kid.
see
So,
that's the problem though. You know you wasn't the best quote unquote role model. But yeah, here you are. You about to let your daughter, even though yes, she's a grown adult, she can do as she please. But let's be real. You're not gonna say at least something.
you can't say something because
You
you
know what?
haven't been
It,
married.
it
Like
don't
you
matter.
don't be
If
married
you
to
if,
Ocho.
but
She
think
only
about it,
married
Stan.
to
But
Ocho
Stan,
Cinco
think
for a
about this. I
week.
want you to think about this, Stan.
Yeah.
We can't save them, and they can't save themselves. What more left?
but hey, let me play some more of the video though. Let's just finish.
I'm manifested. I'm manifested on
Game.
this.
Ugh.
Yeah, game manifested.
Hmm. So, what lessons do you have, like, from raising your older children that are showing up in how you raise Blaze?
So the thing that I've been finding a little bit different is that I'm I'm slower. Like I'm older. I'm like when I had Harlem, I was 23. Justice, I was 27, and in Cali, I was 30. So I was a little bit young and faster, and it's like I'm obviously 46, right? I'm still in pretty good shape. And when my son gets to crawling around, like he down there, so I got to get down there with him. And sometimes these knees don't be kneeing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I think it's a little bit more of a physical challenge. I mean, I'm not on a walker holding a cane, but I'm not, running around as fast as I used to. So that's a challenge to be able to, and you guys know, like I'm out every day doing cardio. And most of for the most, I mean, most of it is really just to keep up with this grown boy.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel like you so like with me with Blaze, like Blaze gets all the gentle grandparent. Like
yeah,
I'm so gentle with him on a level that like he could do no wrong. I also think that Leo also gets, because I'm a little bit older, I do a little bit more gentle parenting. Do you
yeah,
feel like you're going to be like that with Blaze? Because you know how you say, okay, because we grew up during that time where
yeah.
your mom is going to slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, so me, I establish authority very young. I think the Blaze is 15 months. And at this
Oh
point,
God,
there's
15
no
months.
disciplinary actions. He's a baby. He's trying to figure it out. He picks up things, eats off the floor. Shaw's like, it's gonna make his immune system stronger. And I'm
That's
like, boy, get this lint out your mouth. And she's just like, let him eat it. And
All right, I heard enough of this.
We gotta get
Two
to the
two
part where she
old
cried.
motherfuckers going back and forth. Are you gonna be the gentle now? He ain't got no damn choice. He too old now. You heard him say it. He's like, man, my body's slowing up. That's what I'm saying. This is where you gotta think
That
shit out.
matter.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All of our fathers from the islands. That don't mean nothing. These
Man, my dad stopped at a certain
old.
age. I don't know about that.
Nah, your father
Y'all
gonna have
dads.
another one. You have a baby
My dad had
brother,
us
10 months
early and he
old.
stopped.
We don't know yet. And look, it happened. So you know what I'm saying? You be having these little siblings running around old enough to be your kid.
Nah,
Like it ain't gonna stop.
that's that craziness. Hell no.
But can we get to the part where she cries?
Oh, she was crying.
Oh yeah, it was sad. That's what I'm saying.
oh, tears. Oh, great.
Because like you see the older people like, oh, you'll get over it. It's gonna be okay. And then for her, she just feel alone. So that's what I'm saying. Like she is kind of kid-like because it was like from both sides. It was like, yo, like you're good, and she's like, I'm not good, and they're like, no, you're good.
Oh, I know. Okay, well,
Yeah,
Well, it's
I don't
that's
I
what I'm
don't know
saying.
the
understandable. She
mark where
went
that's
through a
at.
lot, like in her early like years as a teen, but it's like
She was sheltered, like,
forget shelter. She was traumatized.
but also sheltered. Like you're
Traumatized.
the stepdaughter to this NBA player, to this NFL player, to this Major League Baseball player. You're the stepdaughter.
Was it far off from that section with the game?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you'll see her like crying. Um,
Hmm.
but it was kind of like she got no
Days
sympathy.
is 15.
But you see, the mother is taking over the whole podcast as opposed to her daughter.
Yeah,
She's
because
processing.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit.
married Chad.
Oh, so
Yeah, I was thinking
I didn't know
that.
that. I thought you were married to Carl. Were you
No,
guys
we
just
were
engaged?
engaged. We were about to get married.
Couch.
Mm.
And you guys are twin beauties, you know, like that is amazing. And a lot of people out there, hella, we are the judgmental mother.
When I was older,
Okay.
I did. But when I was like 12, when I was a
No.
child,
No,
calling you uncle.
no.
Okay.
oh, what?
Well, the thing about that is like no one, my own nieces don't.
Yeah, that destroyed the whole
Back it
thing.
up.
So
Mhm.
yeah, this some weird shit now.
Do you see M3?
Yeah, you can't make this
M3?
shit up, bro.
Calling
So
you uncle and shit. Yeah,
You want to back it up?
okay, so about the uncle thing, right? And
Oh,
this
she's
is
about to
why.
explain it. She's about to
Huh?
explain it. She's
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
explain
yeah.
it right now.
Sit on my, I'm not, number one, I'm not fucking Santa Claus. Number two, I'm not inappropriate with children ever. Like even my own nieces, as much as I love them, I squeeze them, I hug them. And if they're, let's say when they were 2 and 3 years old, obviously you pick little kids up. They love to be picked up, through in the air, you hug them. But as they get older, you have to respect your unclehood, right? And you have to respect them growing up as you know, young men and young women, right? And so I'm not even on those vibes with my actual nieces and nephews or any of my homies' kids. They're little, they call you Uncle Game, you throw them up, you love them. Anybody that knows me knows that about me. And so when people make up these rumors, again, I think it's like absurd. I laugh the shit off and I just be like, people are absolutely fucking insane. But let's go to the next
Yeah,
one.
because people are like, I was calling you uncle.
I don't even
I don't-
remember you from
Well,
no type of time.
Because we didn't meet, right?
Right.
But okay, so next
Oh,
one.
okay.
Were the mother of your other children and my mom best friends? And was I calling her auntie?
I think, you know, I think about that when I see that, right? I think about it all the time. And I see the multiple pictures of like you with Tiffin, but people have to understand what Hollywood is and what celebrities are, right? Like when you're a celebrity, right? Like you're a celebrity and Tiff is a celebrity, right? Like especially in this town, right? Because she had a show, you're on TV, she's on TV, and celebrities come to celebrity people shit, especially women. Like
Right.
women go to tastemaker shit, they pull up at baby showers, have a drink, tell you congratulations, nice to meet you, girl. And if I see you again, it's obviously gonna happen again. But I don't think there's ever been a point where you guys were like best friends. Not saying that you wouldn't be, but it's just you have your own best friends. And I know Tiff like the back of my hand. She has a small group of best friends, and Evelyn's not in it.
Right.
You're just not in it.
Right. And I think I know Shay touched on this when you were on there, but most people look at a baby shower as a very personal, intimate
Right.
moment. But you're right, because we are in like Hollywood.
Right.
You invite people, your PR person invites people or whatever. Remember when me and Chad pulled up on y'all when you were
Yeah.
filming your
Uh-huh.
show? Like
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys, but you
I
guys
didn't
are
know you, and I barely knew Chad, but the network thought it was dope. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so we did that. And people would see that and be like,
Pause.
oh, he used to run track with Chad.
Pause. So yes, this was on VH1 because he had his own reality show, and her and Chad Cinco also had their own reality show on VH1. So it did cross over. But that's why people said there's holes in it because you met each other's children at the time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like even say like what they're explaining is accurate. it's like, man, you got to understand perception of shit. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand why people don't want to like move away from certain circles. Cause it's like, you can still date somebody in Hollywood, but don't need to be like somebody that you said cross paths and with your mom and them. So yeah, the fact that people just don't think shit out, that's the issue. It's like, damn, y'all just jump into anything emotional than a motherfucker.
But
Yeah.
I mean, my only thing to that is like, but he has a point though, because like we all speculating just because we see what we see, and we always speculate on quote unquote celebrities, when in reality that is just a moment. Like what a moment really means ultimately from our perspective versus their perspective, nothing.
Yeah. But
And I
still,
think that's something that a lot of people got to get to. Because, like, granted, yeah, we see these people together, and it's like, oh, they know each other. No, it's just a moment, you know. Just remember that it's just a moment. It ain't all that unless you see like multiple pictures, like long history. Okay, fine, that's something. But this is like if it's just a moment, like they said, like oh, just that one time or whatever, then it ain't really nothing. But
Yeah, but I mean, if say like you create so much you got like a bad background and say like when dudes like have like multiple baby moms, it's in Evelyn, she got her background, can't hold shit down. That's why, you know, you could kind of put assumptions and people could speculate if you got a messy background. You see what I'm saying?
well,
Cause
no, I understand that. But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
but I mean,
Like,
he's probably right what he's saying, but it's just like, that's why you don't want your shit to be messy because it would have been something like,
oh
say
yeah,
Michael B.
yeah, yeah.
Jordan, people gonna be like, man, he don't even maneuver like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna speculate for sure.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They kind of create their own mess sometimes. They open the door for speculation, how they maneuver.
Yeah, for sure.
Back in the day, I know that, you know, it's like people say what they want, but that's what happens when you're dealing with real classy people that are grown and we don't do
You said she gonna be
the
crying
messes.
soon,
And
or
I know that, so I started even feeling like, dang, she's getting dragged into this, cause
Right.
you know. So I mean, I try not to really talk about.
Yeah, like that's not our vibe, man.
Right.
It's just not our vibe.
Usually I don't. Usually when you hear crazy things, right? So like you sitting on his lap at the age of 12, which you were going to what, St. Dominic's in the Bronx. Like I don't even know if I traveled to LA at that point.
Yeah.
The point is that we don't know where that rumor started, right?
Yeah.
But this one, I know where that rumor started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just thought like, but I thought it was so funny that nobody addressed anything, nobody said anything, because I feel like when someone is going in on you and they don't even know who the fuck you are, never
Right.
met you, like somebody.
Gold digger.
No, I can't say that about you. Number one, you know what I get a lot? I get like, she tried to trap you. And I'd be like,
It was
hey,
the
man.
other way
And
around.
you know what I'd be like, yo, I'm not LeBron. I'm not, if you trap me,
not LeBron.
like, yo, if you trap me, you're gonna be in the trap. Like, because I'm gonna like literally give you exactly what you need to, you know, take care of the child and like, and if you're nice to me, like, then, you know, I go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to them, is like not a gold digger at all. And I know the difference between a gold digger and one that's not, but like everyone that knows me knows that I'm not, you don't gold dig me because you just can't get that off.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm one of these like ugly niggas out here who, if I wasn't a celebrity or wasn't a superstar rapper, I couldn't get a cute chick. Like I've been able to pull a cute chick my entire life. So It's not like those ain't the vibes. Like I'm not insecure. You're not gonna use me.
but the fact that because she was saying in the background like he trapped me. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, game, you gotta tighten up, bruh. You out here trapping bitches and shit.
But that's the thing, though. You should have known you got trapped.
Yeah, I don't see the part where she was crying, Stan. It's about to end.
The other day by like, well, in my opinion, the universe and God doesn't.
It looks like Jerk froze for a moment.
Okay. This is a situation in which you have to stick around.
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna go ahead. But yeah, that's some sad shit right there, boy. Game got what,
gonna lie, though, I felt
16
like you
more
should let
years of
that
that?
be, because I think she was about to say something very interesting.
Nah, she wasn't.
No.
She was about to say,
That's
we
like he's
manifested
like,
this.
fuck this, I'm tired of her.
Nah, because I mean, man, at the end of the day, they made their choice. It seemed like they working through it, but that
I
whole
mean, look, it ain't, at
manifestation
least it ain't
shit, she
bad
trying to
blood,
put it
right?
off on game. It's like, come on, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
at
a
least it
grown
ain't
ass
bad blood.
female.
Look, this is one of the quote unquote fair ones that out of the bunch, even though there was some, but this is one of the fair ones.
Do y'all think she was trying to gold dig a little bit?
Nah.
No.
It ain't her. I like honestly seeing her through TV and everything. It ain't her. It really ain't her.
Yeah, he wanted receipts. He's like, I bagged this one, and that's it.
Damn.
That's what I'm
You wanna-
saying, bro. It be those good ones that literally get.
I think she an indirect gold digger, man. I think
Nah.
she's not upfront with it, but I'm telling you, man, she's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and attach myself to this.
Could have like
I would say
had
she might be
access
more
to
of a
so
lifestyle.
many players like before, like, but she never. If look at her dating history, like she never was into dating celebrities like that before. Like I said, like if you grew up, a legacy kid, you kind of know, like, I don't want to date.
below the radar.
Yeah,
I think y'all trying to give her a pass, man.
it's never bad.
No, bro,
It's
true,
like it's a
man. Look,
repeat.
she don't even come off. She don't got the, unless you talking about she's a passive aggressive motherfucking gold digger. That's
No.
what you trying to label her as?
Nah, man, because
Again, if you
at
wanna-
that age, you man, you know what I'm saying, and you held out that long and didn't make.
But no, she ain't held
It's
out.
like some,
She's dating
huh?
regular guys. That's the thing. Like she don't date. Like she could have had like a lot of guys, like a lot. Like not even a lot. She could have met somebody and gotten married and be fine in life. Instead of being the game's.
Yeah, because I think honestly,
Third
like,
wife.
what, she got like a short dating pool, like at least 4 to 5 guys at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
So at least you know that she have a low body count then.
But
I
she does it because she wants to be. She
Nigga,
always
what?
wanted to be married. She
Yeah.
always wanted a big family.
But
That's
I'm
what she wanted.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give Dirk the pushback because if you think, because you said she was a gold digger, right? Or you think that she is, or have to?
Yeah, absolutely.
M3.
No, that's where I
No,
get.
no. M3 was behind you.
Hold on. I'm not done. This is where I get
Okay.
pushback, right? Because I want to consider her to be like a gold digger. I will more consider her to be a lifestyle or a dream chaser. And so a lifestyle.
this man over here, he over here saying, "Oh no, let me flip it around." This nigga right here.
It's about the lifestyle that the person is bringing you, right? Which
Yes.
does cost money in some cases. But the thing is, most women enjoy the lifestyle more than just handouts.
Yeah, right. She a gold digger. Here's her dating history. All right, we got the game on there. She got the child by him. She done dated Justin Combs.
Usher.
Wait,
Yep,
shit.
Usher,
That's-
Sean Kingston,
That's it.
That Night,
Okay, yeah, Sean Kingston was a disaster. I mean, we all know
English former professional football player.
English.
But that's soccer. That's not the
You
same.
dated Usher?
Still, like he's got bread. I'm just
Well,
Well, you know, let me
you
not say
couldn't
that.
stay with
Let me not
Usher
say-
'cause
Let
you
me,
know
let me
Usher
not
likes
say
them.
that. Let me not say that.
Usher like grown women. She was too young for Usher.
And yet they dated somehow.
This a date. It's probably like this. Probably some Applebee's.
But I'm
But
saying
look-
she held herself together to 50, so she was at that point like, man, I gotta lock into one of these like dudes. I got this bread. Like I said, I don't think she directly wants the money, but she wanted to attach because I'm telling you, man, they want to be on
If
these
they don't want
shows,
the
man.
money, why
If
she's a gold digger?
huh?
If she didn't want the money, how she?
That's why I said indirect. Like she wants.
So again,
she.
she's a passive aggressive gold digger. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm just saying, like, she don't want the title of the gold digger, so she's trying to circumvent it. Because I mean, you're not gonna attach yourself to a guy that has multiple baby moms, man. Like, but you held out to 30. Like, you have restraint enough. It was smart enough because I mean she was with Usher and all them ones. That's
Yeah.
why I told you, man. A lot of them females they know how to target the dumb one. Like I'm trying the one that be slipping up. Because like I said, she it's not like he was the first celebrity she dated.
Look, in fairness, because she had talked to any of these dudes about kids and family, more likely so. So I'm gonna let it be what it be.
Yeah.
M3.
She was like, let me look at it. She was like, there go Game. Okay, he reckless with the dick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be on Hip Hop Wives, Atlanta,
She'll be in Basketball
LA.
Wives.
What's that?
She'll be in Basketball Wives next generation.
What basketball player?
No, remember, because her mother was a basketball wife, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
because she had
matter.
a basketball
Next
player.
generation.
What basketball player she has?
No, she was the kid of a basketball player.
Yeah, but I mean, they got the Hip Hop Wives. They be letting that they got the baby
Yeah,
mom and stuff on
hip-hop.
there.
Hip Hop Wives.
What are we
Yeah,
talking
nobody
about?
wants that one. Mm-mm.
But I mean, they still
Well,
be cashing out. So that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Her mom is a multi-millionaire from this shit. So I'm
Yeah.
telling you, she saw that. She was like, you know what?
Multi-messier.
Because they'll probably have the interactions with her in the game. They'll probably like argue a little bit. That shit would get some ratings, and they'll be cashing out in some
That
seasons.
shit all cap. But look what they just did. That shit would be all cap.
Because wasn't he on some of them shows? The game.
The game had his own show, VH1.
That's what I'm talking. See,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
how
was
they met.
thirsting on
Like
that
they
one.
met on that show.
He was
That's
thirsting
what I
on that one.
said. Like they met on the show that did crossovers.
oh, so Ocho Cinco and her mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It was
because he
an
had his own
Ultra
love
show.
show at that time, and I guess when he was going on one of those dates, I guess they met up with them, and it's like boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So he on social media, so that, like on a reality TV tip. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all think I'll be lying? I'm like, man, they trying to cash out. People be linking up, so they be like, hey, man, like we do this, we got this storyline, we gonna milk this shit.